Hi, this is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City and the Timothy Schutte Real Estate Team. Welcome back to my video blog. Recently there was an article that came out basically saying that investors are pushing up prices of homes across the country because of the sheer number that they're buying. There's a few reasons that they say that is happening. One of them is they believe there's a trend for new investors come into the market and buy real estate. That is something that I agree with because we do see out of the Great Recession, I think people found that stocks were kind of volatile. They're not tangible like real estate investments are. They would also say that there's an HDTV effect, that more people think that they can buy homes and flip homes, and I do think that that's happened as well. At least it's become more attractive. I had some conversations with people about this, and one of the things that I kept on coming back to is there's always been real estate investors that were buying homes as rentals or as flip homes as a career, and I would say as a professional career for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And there's some people that I know that have done that, and there's family legacies that have done that. What was interesting about this article and some of the data that came out was there was in our marketplace approximately 1,200 to 1,250 investor LLC purchases, and I don't like the data that they use because it doesn't encapsulate the people or the mom and pop shops, as some would say, that buy in their personal name. Of that number though, if we break it down, there was in those years, let's say approximately 17,000 sales across the metro. That means that about 7.2% of sales were to investors. And as investors were purchasing, how many of those get resold? How many were flips instead of properties that were owner-occupied? And the purpose of a flip in many ways in a open market is to take a house that hasn't been updated and make it so that the society can purchase that in a clean, more updated home like I would say much of the market wants and demands. I think there's some trends where as the millennial population gets older and they're buying more homes, there's a skill gap that was lost or a confidence gap where not everybody's as comfortable as swinging a hammer as they might have been in the past or doing some of those updates. The cash to do so in the construction industry has also increased quite significantly. So in our marketplace, when I did some searches, let's say there's 1,250 LLC purchases. I did a search for properties in our MLS that were at least 2 years old by LLCs, meaning they weren't new construction, and found that about half of those were resold, so half of them were flips. What does that mean? That means that we're improving the housing stock. That means the investors are feeling the need to improve that housing stock. I think this is a very interesting topic and one that we could talk on for much, much more. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. This is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City and the Timothy Schutte Real Estate Team.